New at 6, Arizona taxpayers are getting stuck with a multi-million-dollar legal bill to fight a lawsuit by a man once charged as the freeway shooter.
Now a federal judge has rejected the state's request to toss out the suit filed by Leslie Merritt Jr. Team 12's Bram Resnick joins us now in the Alert Center. And Bram, that means the legal bills will keep climbing, right?
Yeah, that's right, Tram. And remember the panic 4 years ago. 11 shootings on Valley freeways in a matter of weeks. Law enforcement racing to capture the shooter. DPS arrested Leslie Merritt Jr., but the case fell apart, and we've been paying for it ever since.
Governor Doug Ducey celebrated the news with an ill-fated tweet. "We got him." Landscaper Leslie Merritt Jr. would spend the next 7 months in jail as the suspected freeway shooter. But the Department of Public Safety botched the case. The charges were dropped, and Merritt sued DPS after his release.
They perpetrated a public relations stunt to calm the public with no evidence whatsoever.
Now a federal judge has dismissed most of Merritt's lawsuit for false arrest. Judge David Campbell will allow Merritt to seek damages only for the 6 days he was jailed after his arrest, but before he was formally charged. DPS, the judge ruled, didn't have reasonably trustworthy information to bust Merritt. With the court case still alive, the state's legal bills will keep climbing. 12 News obtained this spreadsheet showing how much the state has paid out over the last 3 years. The total legal bill through mid-October, $2.3 million and counting.
And here's the irony in that bill. Merritt's attorneys initially offered to settle the case against the state for $2.5 million. Former County Attorney Bill Montgomery was also sued, but he settled with Merritt for an undisclosed amount. Live in the Alert Center, Bram Resnick, 12 News.
Bram, thank you.